All right. Are the voice and screen clear, guys? Are the voice and screen clear? Yes. Fine. So what was the question? Let's read the question once again. T1 is given to us 300, T2 is given to us 250 Kelvin. The Carnot engine works as a refrigerator. Yes, it can work, no issues. And being Carnot engine, you can always replace Q1 upon Q2 as T1 upon T2 or Q2 upon Q1 as T2 upon T1. All right, sir. If it receives, now listen to the words carefully. If it receives 750 calorie of heat from the reservoir at lower temperature, so what is 750? It receives 750 calories of heat from the reservoir at lower temperature. You know what is reservoir and all those things. Reservoir at lower temperature. It receives. Refrigerator receives. What is that? Q1 or Q2? It receives this much amount of heat from the lower temperature reservoir. That is your decision. You should be able to do it properly. What is 750? Q2 or Q1? Yes, all of you are giving the correct answer. Good thing. Good thing. तुम्हाला आलं की माझं काम संपलं ना. It is what? Sir, this is Q2 what is given to us. Okay. This is Q2 what is given to us. Fine, sir. Next. Calculate the amount of heat. Calculate the amount of heat rejected at higher temperature. Okay. What is asked? Calculate the amount of heat rejected at higher temperature or rejected to the substance at higher temperature. Tell me. What is asked? What is asked? Good, Prasad. You are giving the correct answer. Are we able to decide? That's what I want to check. Yes. Heat rejected to the higher temperature Q1 is equal to question mark. All right, sir. Fine. Now what can we do? What can we do? T1, T2, Q1 and Q2 relation. Is there any relation between Q1, Q2, T1, T2 so that we can directly find out Q1? Or shall we go for that finding beta, then using some equations? What should be the next step? What should be the next step? It's Carnot refrigerator. Perfect. It's sir, very simple thing. Sir, just do this. Q1 upon Q2 equals T1 upon T2. Very next step you shall get the answer. Very next step you shall get the answer. Q1 is equal to what? This T1 upon T2 multiplied by T2. That's it, sir. What is that T1? Sir, T1 is this 300. All right. Divided by what is T2? Sir, T2 is 250 multiplied by Q2. What is that Q2? Q2 is 750. Q2 is 750. What is the answer? What is the answer? Calculation bhi nahi karna. That is your job now. I have taught you all the calculations. Everyone? Good? Good? येते ना? काय आले? 900. Okay. Okay. 900. What is that? Calorie, joule, what? Everything in Kelvin, cancel. 750 calorie, 750 calorie, 900 calorie. 750 calorie, 900 calorie, Kelvin cancel. So the answer is in calorie, right? That's it. So that's a very easy question for us. That was a laddu question for us. You may call it a jalebi question. No issues. I don't have any problem. Any sweet that you love, you can call that as. Fine. Next, question number 40. Let us deal with the question number 40. Let's see if we are able to deal with. Question number 40. The temperature inside the refrigerator. What shall I call it as? T1 or T2? Temperature inside the refrigerator. Inside. What is inside? T1 or T2? Refrigerator च्या आत असलेल्या substance चं temperature. Prasad is giving the correct answer. Correct, Ansh. Everyone. Correct, Prithviraj. आतला सबस्टन्स ज्याच्याकडनं हीट काढून घ्यायची, सो दॅट शुड बी ॲट लोअर टेम्परेचर. Are you getting this? Everyone shall reply. Everyone shall try to reply so that I can know you are getting the concept of refrigeration. The temperature inside and outside of the refrigerator are 260 and 315. Inside means T2. It is 2, what is that? It is 260 Kelvin, all right. It is 260 Kelvin inside and outside the refrigerator. What is that? That is 315 Kelvin. All right, sir. Next. Assuming the refrigerator cycle is reversible cycle, okay, it's a cycle, and of course it is a reversible given. Calculate the heat delivered to the surrounding for every joule of work done. Calculate the heat delivered to the surrounding. Calculate the heat delivered to the surrounding. Q1 equal to question mark. For every joule of work. For every joule of work means for 1 joule of work. When 1 joule of work is done, how much amount of heat is given to the surrounding? Q2 is not asked, Q1 is asked. Is the question clear to all of you? Calculate the amount of heat rejected to the surrounding for every joule of work done. For W equal to 1 joule, what is the Q1? Question clear hai ka? T1, T2 given to us. Very next step we will be getting the answer. Very next step we will be getting the answer. Make sure that the question is clear to you. Now you will fall in love with the word problems. एक वेळ अशी असते जेव्हा फिजिक्स मधले वर्ड प्रॉब्लेमची सगळ्यात जास्त भीती वाटते, आणि एक वेळ अशी येते जेव्हा फिजिक्स मधले वर्ड प्रॉब्लेम विल बिकम युअर लव्ह. मीन्स सर वर्ड प्रॉब्लेम आले तर फार मजा येते. यू जस्ट एन्जॉय दी वर्ड प्रॉब्लेम्स इन फिजिक्स. आणि हीच ती गंमत आहे जी गंमत तुम्हाला इंग्लिश पण शिकवून जाते. होय ना? खरं बोलतो ना मी? येस नो? टेल मी एव्हरीवन. Question very next day we will be getting the answer. Just don't worry about that. Tell me the answer of my question first. वर्ड प्रॉब्लेम्स कळायला लागले का? फिजिक्स मध्ये सगळ्यात अवघड गोष्ट काय असू शकते? वर्ड प्रॉब्लेम्स. अजून काय असणार आहे? अजून काय असणार आहे? वर्ड प्रॉब्लेम्स इज द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट थिंग. Otherwise some values will be given to you, some equation will be given to you, you will be asked the remaining quantity. But the word problems, this is what we just fall in love with after some time, and that time has came now. Fine. So being see T1 and T2 while values are given to us, so immediately the very next step that we should do is, assuming this cycle to be Carnot cycle, we shall do this. Okay. But sir, let us tick mark this. T1 is given, T2 is given. Sir, Q1 is to be asked. Q1 is actually asked. Q1 is to be found out. Sir, Q2 is also not given to us. So somehow guys replace this Q2. Now what is the replacement of Q2? Just write the energy flow equation, total energy balance equation, and find out the replacement for Q2. So what is the total energy equation or the energy balance equation? Q2 plus W equals to Q1. It is same for both heat equation 1. Q2 plus W is equal to Q1, and thereby you can find out the replacement for Q2. Okay sir, what is the replacement for Q2? So it is Q1 minus W. All right, call that as equation number 2. Therefore sir, this Q1 that we need to find out, keep it as it is. Yes, divide by this Q2. All right, where is that Q2? Q2 is Q1 minus W. It is Q1 minus W is equal to, all right, is equal to T1 upon T2, Fine, sir. Now the value that we want, Q1, this is the only unknown. W is given, D1 is given, T2 is given. I hope this tick marking is already known to you. Now this is the one equation, one unknown problem. You just solve it and this is equation, one unknown, not big deal, not big. From the very beginning, I'm saying that physics questions are one equation, one unknown, two equation, two unknown. First step will tell you what to do next. What is Q1? Sir, to be found out. Divided by. What is Q1? To be found out. Minus. What is W? What is W? What is W? What is W? 1 joule. 1 joule is equal to T1 upon T2. 315 upon 260. 315 upon 260. All right. What to do next? Let's do this. Numerator upon numerator minus denominator on both sides. See, I can do this. I have some different ways of calculating this. Of course, you can do the cross multiplication, no issues. Of course, you can do the cross multiplication and find out the answer. I know that. Do the cross multiplication, get the value of Q1. But I have some additional ways of doing the same thing. So you just understand those ways. Learn something new. I think the ratios and proportion in the 8th standard you have learned ratios and proportion, 8th and 9th standard. Okay, so you can relate. Okay, even the bio people have learned it in the 8th and 9th standard. So everyone shall understand this. So when there is some ratio is given to me, A upon B equal to C upon D, I can perform same operation on both the sides. So I want numerator upon numerator minus denominator on both the sides. Why I want that? You can just observe that. So you can just see here. I want numerator upon numerator minus denominator. So numerator is Q1 divided by numerator is Q1 minus denominator is Q1 minus 1. So numerator upon numerator minus denominator on first side, on the left hand side, is equal to same thing you have to do on the right hand side. Numerator, it is 315 divided by numerator is 315 minus denominator is 260. Okay, sir, fine, sir. This Q1 as it is divided by, sir, Q1 minus Q1 minus Q1 cancel, minus it becomes plus, it becomes plus, it becomes plus 1. 315 divided by 315 minus 260, 5 minus 0, 5, 1 minus 6, 11 minus 6, 5, carry 1, 3 minus 3, 0. So 315 upon 55, 315 upon 55. You just do it. 5 into 6 is 13, 5 into 3 is 53, divided by 11. Can you just tell me what is this? Huh? What is that? .72 joule. Check if I am right or wrong. So you got why I did this? I directly got Q2. Okay. Let me read the chat. Sir, they found Q2. Okay. We'll see. After finding Q2, they might have added the Q1 and Q2. How can Q2 be 6.19? Okay. What is that? 2 upon W, that is perfectly fine. So that is T2 upon T1 minus T2, that is perfectly fine. How can they write 315 minus 260 as 42? Can you see their mistake? How can they write 315 minus 260 as 42? they cannot write. They must have been on some another planet and their mathematics works differently, and therefore they are writing that as 42. Fine. So this they have written as 42. I think we are right. I think we are right. Let's not laugh on them. होता है मन मोठे करून माफ करा त्यांना. Is that okay? So will you be able to deal with such problems? So you first tell me, you got this method. Why I did numerator upon numerator minus denominator? Because with that I can get Q1 directly. Of course there is a way. Of course there is a efficient way to do a cross multiplication and get the answer. But this is also one of the efficient way. Only two steps I did. Step number 1, step number 2. That's it. This I can do in my mind. हे मनातल्या मनात म्हणू शकतो ना, ही स्टेप लिहायची काय गरज? I can do that on in my mind. Numerator upon numerator minus denominator on both. Next. Solve the question. How much time we have? It's 11:05. Okay. We'll solve one question and then we'll stop. Okay. Example 41. Deal with the example 41. Guys, everyone, deal with the example 41. Deal with it. Let me read it. A refrigerator takes heat from the water at 0 degrees Celsius. Takes the heat. Takes the heat. It should be Q2, right? Takes the heat of water from 0 degrees Celsius. So lower temperature is 0 degrees Celsius. Okay. And transfer it to the room at 27 degrees Celsius. So in our refrigerator, there is the water. Okay, from this refrigerator, from this water, Q2 amount of heat will be absorbed. For that you need the electrical work, and then water temperature is 0 degrees Celsius. Water temperature is, or the temperature inside the refrigerator is 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, so the refrigerator takes heat from the water at 0 degrees Celsius and transfer it to the surrounding at, or the room temperature, or the room at 27 degrees Celsius. All right, sir. If 100 kg of water, this is very interesting thing. If 100 kg of water is converted into the ice, okay, if 100 kg of water, okay, very big refrigerator it is, 100 kg of water is converted into the ice at 0 degrees Celsius, okay, 0 degrees Celsius च्या water's conversion, 0 degrees Celsius ice. All right, then calculate the work done. Okay, then calculate the work done. Latent heat of ice. Calculate the work done. W equal to question mark. बिल भरावा लागणार त्याचं बा. And latent heat of ice, latent heat of vaporization or condensation, fusion, right? Water ice conversion or ice water conversion, fusion. It is 3.4 SI unit मध्ये दिली आहे. No issues. Very good thing for us. No conversions required. E to 10 raised to 5 joule per kg. Perfect. It's perfectly in SI unit. Coefficient of performance त्यांनी काढलेला आहे पहिल्यांदा आणि मग आन्सर केलंय. Let's see what we have to do. Okay, tell me what to do. Work done is to be found out so that we can pay the bill. What to do, guys? W equal to question mark. Sir, T1 given, T2 given. From this and this, what we can find out? From this and this, what we can find out? Bola. Tell me. Phase change. Yes, it is phase change. So water is already at 0 degrees Celsius. It is to be converted into the ice at 0 degrees Celsius. So how much amount of heat you can take out from the water? that you first should find out. Amount of heat required to be taken out from the water so that water can be converted into the ice. बोला बाळांनो, ml की ms delta theta phase change, ml or ms delta theta phase change, 0 degree Celsius water to 0 degree Celsius ice, it is ml. ml, what is m? 100. What is l? Something, where is that 3.4, something 3.4, 3.4 into 10 to the power 5 into 10 to the power 5, that shall be 340 into 10 to the power 5, these many joules. All right, sir, q2 is known to us now. q2 is known to us now. Now the very immediate action that you will do is tick marking. So T1, T2 and Q2 Q1 upon Q2 equals T1 upon T2. Okay, sir. Let's tick mark. Sir, T1 is given, T2 is given, Q2 is known. Sir, Q1 is not known, but it is not asked also. माहित नहीं है, that is okay. But it is not asked also. But what is asked? W is asked. Let's see what to do. Let's see what to do. All these are equation 2. Of course, we want W. We don't have any direct equation for W. We have this equation. So if you don't have any direct equation, write the equation that you know and just try to bring this W in the known equation. Try to bring this W in the known equation. Okay, tell me, what shall I do? I don't know Q1, so there must be the replacement for the Q1 in terms of W. What is that? What is that? Bola. On the very next step, we have the answer. What is the replacement for Q1? Energy balance by total Q1 will be what? Q2 plus W. Both will be converted into the heat. Yes, all of you are giving the correct answer. Very good thing. So it is Q2 plus W upon Q2. Am I right? What is Q1? It is Q2 plus W. Both are going to be converted into the heat, which is not useful. So it will be thrown to the surrounding. Thrown to the surrounding is equal to T1 upon T2. Now tick mark, tick mark, tick mark, tick mark. W can be found out. Okay. Can you just find out that W for me? Do it fast. Q2 is 340 something. Or let me keep that Q2 as it is. Plus W. This Q2 on the right hand side. T1 upon T2 into Q2. See, I am not putting the values. I am arranging equation for W first and then I will be finding the answer. Because that will reduce my writing task. थोडं लिहायचं काम कमी होईल. So T1 upon T2 divided by Q2 is equal to W. T1 upon T2 is what? So T1 is 27 degrees Celsius. In Kelvin it is 300. T2 is 0 degrees Celsius. Oh, 0 degrees Celsius is now that becomes a difficult calculation. 273 Kelvin minus 1 multiplied by Q2. So 1 upon 273, this calculation is very fast. Now here comes the calculation trick. I know you can divide by 273 by making a table, but that's a lengthy process. It's better to know this. It's better to know this. These are the calculation tricks, and these formulae, these tricks shall go to the additional list of formulae. Additional list of formulae मध्ये हे गेलं पाहिजे तुमच्या आज. Calculation trick आली बघा बाळांनो, हे गेलं पाहिजे तुमच्या additional list मध्ये. Okay. So write down what is 1 upon 273, or you just tell me what is 1 upon 273. I wrote that somewhere in my module. You tell me what is that 1 upon 273. कुठे लिहिलं होतं मी ते? Just give me a second. 3.66 and 2.6. Okay, 3.6, 2.6, 10 raised to 10 raised to minus 3 minus 3. Am I right? Yes. Yes. 3.6, 2.6. Actually this is 3.66 and actually this is 2.68. But approximately 3.7, 3.7. Actual values लक्षात राहिल्या बाळांनो तर फारच चांगली गोष्ट आहे. Into 10 raised to minus 3 into 10 raised to minus 3 that you can do. So 300, write down 300. What is 1 upon 273? 3.66. 3.66 into 10 raised to minus 3. 3.66 into 10 raised to minus 3. This multiplication minus 1 whole multiplied by 340 into 10 to the power 5. I think calculation has been done very easy now. What you can do is this 10 raised to minus 3 and this 300 that you may write as 0.3 multiplied by 3.66 minus 1. You just do this on your own, okay, as a calculation task, and you just tell me what is the final answer of W. बिल भरायचं आहे, पटकन सांगा आन्सर. हा, W सांगा. W लाईट बंद करतील ना बिल नाही भरलं तर. व्हॉट इज द वर्क डन? 100 किलो पाण्याचं 100 kg वॉटर हॅज बीन कन्वर्टेड इनटू द आईस. आता काय करायचं त्या आईसचं? गावाला वाटायचं का तो आईस? बिल तर भरावं लागणार. बोला आता किती बिल भरायचं, किती जूलचं वर्क झालंय बघा, एका जूलला किती पैसे भरायला लागतात बघा. बिल काढता येते. होय ना? बोल बा, डब्ल्यू किती आलं? हा, व्हॉट इज डब्ल्यू? This is 3.6 into 0.3. This multiplication is what? Prithviraj has written some answer. Okay, let's see whether we get the same answer or not. Keep 10 raised to 5 as it is. 10 raised to as it is राहू दे. No issues. ते सांगू नका. 10 raised to 5 तर आहेच as it is. 10 raised to 5 च्या लँग्वेज मध्ये सांगा. Keep that as it is. Fast. 33.2. Fine. So write down everyone. Do this as a calculation task. 33.2 into 10 raised to 5. Sir, generally decimal point is arranged after first digit. Point moving left, plus 1, plus 5, 10 raised to 5 is already there. Plus 1, that will become 10 raised to 5 plus 1 is 10 raised to plus 6. So now you will be given that for 1 joule of work, these many rupees you have to pay. Then for these many joule of work, how many rupees you have to pay, that you can calculate. In this way, bills can be calculated. Is that clear? Tell me, are the things taught in the today's lecture clear to all of you? Everyone shall reply now, expecting reply from each and everyone. Fast. पटपट सांगा, टाइम नाही आपल्याकडे बाळा. Fine. Okay, so now you can deal with such problems. Okay. Remaining things we can do in the next lecture. Hope all of you enjoyed this. You just remember this. I want all of you to remember this. Sir, we can avoid calculation by doing the dividend in the second step. Okay. Of course, now I have given you some way, so that those way component or dividend or those things you can do on your own as per the requirement. Okay, fine. So let us stop at this point. Okay, chalo, bye everyone.